Yo, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for checking back in. For those of you who are new, my name is Dave with everything in between. We're gonna put some outlet spacers, and I really didn't even know this existed. I was just kind of looking because when I got the second floor of the shop built out, I think one or two of the outlet covers actually fit. And the outlet was flush to the wall. There are several where the outlet is actually pushed in because I guess, I don't know, the way the box was set initially. So we're gonna use these spacers. Hopefully you can see that. And I just searched like outlet spacers or something like that, and these actually came up. So I really didn't know that these existed. I was about to put some kind of like cardboard or like some kind of plastic, in between there. So I'm glad I actually found these. Like you can see, I don't have a cover there because the outlet is sunken in. So I need spacers for that one. I need spacers for that one. As you can see how there's a big old gap right there. So I definitely need one, but since I was using it, I wanted to just have some kind of protection. So I'm gonna have to put a spacer right there. All right, so I'm already starting to pour down sweat because this AC is turned off, but I have it turned off so that you guys can hear me. So anyway, let's get to it, and let's show you how to put these things on. All right, so the first thing you wanna do is make sure you turn power off. Unless you just want to take the chance. But I turn the power off to this outlet, and let's double check that by plugging that in, and let's turn this fan on. Okay, fan is off, no power into there, and we can check the other one if we wanted to. No power. And that's a dedicated line. So this one and then the two outlets to the left are all on the same line, and these are dedicated lines. So I know they're not connected to anything else other than this one and the two down the wall to the left side of it, and it goes straight to the outlet box. There's nothing else connected to this. I know that for a fact because that's the way I had it set up. All right, so I had to actually squeeze that way in there. Okay, so it says to measure each one of these little folds is 1/8 of an inch thick. So you really don't want to go more than 3 of these. So all they basically do is they fold onto each other. Like this folds into this one and snaps, okay? And then this folds into this one like this and snaps. So now you have 1/8, 1/8, and 1/8 all together. And that's gonna be perfect. Let's just try, let's see, 1/8 and 1/8 is what? 1/4? So let's see if 1/4 will work. Usually you want to get you want the box kind of flush to the wall. I'm not an electrician, so if I'm saying it wrong, then don't follow what I do, okay? But that's how I've seen all the outlets, and this looks like it may be too shallow. So I'm gonna put 3 of these together, and then you just snap them off like that, okay? I don't need that anymore. And then I'm gonna do it again for the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and snap this together, snap that together, and snap that together, and then rip it off. So there you go. I got 3 of them. All right, so now I'm gonna take off. You know what, let me go get my drill because I don't wanna be in here, it's very hot. All right. All right, so if you have enough room in there, you really don't need to take it out because this has an open-ended bottom to it. I don't know if you can see that like that. and usually you can just slip it over the screw. But we're gonna try and take this out and just slide it up on top, and it pops right on there, just like that. And then it goes in. So let me go ahead and give you a little close-up of how that's supposed to look. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. It goes behind the plate, right over the screw. And then we're gonna do the same thing for the other one. And I don't think you're gonna be able to see the bottom, but just trust me. I'm gonna go upward. All right, so the bottom is in there. All right, and now that the bottom is in there, we're gonna do the top. Hopefully you can see good enough. And there it goes. So we'll get this tight. That's tight in there, and this is pretty much tight. We'll get the screwdriver. That way we don't over tighten it. It looks good. So now we're gonna get the plate. And that's how it should fit on, just like that. It's a little bit crooked, but just to show you the idea of it. So that's pretty much it. It's a little uneven, but I think it's just the texture right there that's making it look like that. Maybe I put just a little bit too far out. I could probably squeeze it in a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that. Might as well, right? Instead of you guys guessing if that's how it should be. So let's go ahead and screw this in a little bit more. Let's go ahead and screw this in a little bit more. Alright, that's pretty tight. That's as tight as that's going to be. Let's go ahead and get our plate back on here. Let's just see if it's a little bit more flush than what it was before. Alright, and that's actually a little bit more flush than what it was before, but it's actually pretty good. They kind of messed up and cut a little bit too high when they cut the hole out there, but I'll see if I can get some putty or something like that, because air will come out of there. And that's pretty much it. I'm not going to show you and bore you on all the other ones. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Putting spacers on an outlet. Now there are boxes that if you're having to go move it too far up, you're supposed to put a spacer box. I can't remember what it's called, but it's in the same area or in the same aisle as these spacers. I believe it is code that if the box is too far in and you use too many spacers and it comes out a little bit too much, there is that gap there and it goes against code. So you'll have to put a box, and don't worry, it slides right over. When you take the outlet out, it slides right over the outlet and in there, and it fits right over or right inside the current box that's in there, that you have in there. But that helps to bring that outlet box out a little bit per se, and it helps to not have so much of a gap, so where, you know, if you take this cover off, fingers can go in there and get electrocuted. So just know that it's not just spacers. You may have to use a spacer outlet box, I can't remember what it's called, in conjunction with with these spacers. So keep that in mind. Hopefully this video was helpful. Alright, so if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you can, it helps out a lot. Ding the little bell for future videos. Leave a comment down below and share. All that helps out greatly, and we would really appreciate it. But until next time, I hope you're having a good day, doing whatever it is you do, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace. Oh, getting old.